you guys didn't know, we are officially 6 months away before the release of WWE 2K25. Now last year, around the month of January, 2K began to tease us with returning match types such as the special guest referee match, the casket match, the ambulance match, as well as the gauntlet match type. Now, in today's video, we're not going to be talking about any returning match types, but we are going to be talking about a new feature. Well, not too much of a new feature because it is in current 2K games right now, but it is a new feature when we are talking about WWE 2K games, and it is a feature that I would like to see in WWE 2K25 next year because I believe it can most likely help out with the game in the long run. Now, before we dive right into today's video, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also subscribe to the channel as well because it does help out with the channel a lot. But like I always say, let me quit wasting you guys' time and let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. So the reason why I said that this isn't a new feature and it is in current 2K games, and when I say current 2K games, I am talking about NBA 2K games. Now this is the roster picker that I am talking about. Now I believe this should be in WWE 2K25 next year because it could help out with the game in the long run, like I said, and it's a lot of things that you could do with this. Now as you guys can see right here, this is NBA 2K25 and this is the 2K roster picker. So for the first one, it says official 2K roster, which it reads the official 2K roster updates consistently. Now you guys might be wondering, that is just like a live server. Well, you know, it is kind of like a live server, but it is kind of different in a way, and we're going to be talking about that with the next one, as you guys can see right here, which is user created roster. Now for the description, it says download a roster from your fellow roster creator or edit one you have already created. Now I believe, you know, that is a great feature, and I'm going to be talking about that, well, why that is a great feature when it comes to like a 2K roster picker for WWE 2K25 in just a minute. But let's go ahead and talk about the third one, which is injury free roster, and it also reads the official 2K roster with all injuries removed. Now like I said, this is kind of like a live server, but it is different in certain ways. Now let's go ahead and talk about the user created roster part of it for, you know, the 2K roster picker. Now if I was going to introduce this in WWE 2K25 next year, I would title it WWE 2K roster picker instead of just 2K roster picker, since it is already in NBA 2K. Now why I said that, you know, this could be a helpful thing for WWE 2K in the long run is because, you know, a lot of people don't like to, you know, go to universe mode and play with the certain roster that we have, and this could be a quick access to creating a roster that you like in general. So let me just use WWE 2K24 for example. So we all know Jacob Fatu and the new Bloodline members are not in the game, but we have great content creators out there that know how to create their models and their faces and all of that, and, you know, basically add them in the game with their moves and all of that. Let's just say someone creates them and they're available to download on the community creations. You go download them, and let's say you are the person that like to create the roster or keep your roster up to date. So you create, where you go get the created Jacob Fatu from the community creations, you add them into your roster that you are about to upload on the community creations, and look, now you got it all in there and everything sorted out, and now it is more up to date, and now you can add it to the community creations so other players can download it and play with that more updated roster in their universe mode. Now let's also say you would like to, you know, go back in the day and play with a more ruthless aggression roster. Let's say you are a creator that like to make your roster more back in the day type, and you make that ruthless aggression roster with all of those ruthless aggression created superstars, because we all know 2K most likely won't get the rights or the likeness of certain superstars that were back in the ruthless aggression era, but you download those ruthless aggression superstars, you add them to the roster that you are creating, which is the ruthless aggression roster, and you upload it to the community creations. Now a lot of players can download their ruthless aggression roster and, you know, upload it to their universe mode and play as their roster. Now that's going to save a lot of time from you, like basically going and adding superstars to certain, you know, shows and all of that, and it's already set. You know, it would also be great if they can do this and also let us have like arenas that we create and just add them into the roster as well, but that is going way farther. We're going to stick to the roster in this video, but yo, that is why I'm saying that that could be great. And also, you know, you can also have it where it is kind of, you know, in the community creations itself. So you have the downloads, the uploads, and the image manager section, and then you would have the new WWE 2K roster picker. Now if you don't want it like that, you can just incorporate it into the uploads tab or the downloads tab. And when I say in the uploads tab, I'm basically saying, like, once you click on upload, which is going to be right there, you see that you have superstar shows, titles, and etc. But you can also have the 2K roster picker in there already, so you can just click on that and upload it from there. You can also do it for downloads if you want to, but that is just a small suggestion. But yeah, I just want 2K to add in something that is similar to the NBA 2K roster picker, because I feel like that would save a lot of people a lot of time. And let's just go and talk about the NBA 2K roster picker. So as you guys can see right here, this is the NBA 2019 to 2020 season roster. And if you don't know basketball, I'm just gonna give you a little quick lessons. Back in the 2020 season, we know the Warriors had Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and they acquired D'Angelo Russell. And if you didn't know, the previous year, Klay Thompson got injured and was out for basically the whole year. And as you can see on the top right screen, it says out for 12 to 14 months, and that is very real. And another team that was going on and being popular during that time was the Brooklyn Nets. Back in 2020, they acquired KD and Kyrie Irving, as you guys can see, and KD was also injured the previous year, and as you guys can see on the top right screen as well, it says out for 12 to 14 months. So that is realistic, and if you want to be that person for the WWE 2K side to keep your roster more realistic, and if superstars are injured or going to other shows, AEW, TNA, and all of those other promotions, and you would like to remove them from the roster, you can also do that by just having them injured, or you can put something that says gone due to personal issues and all of that. But yeah, man, that is me just basically giving my thoughts on a new feature that should be in WWE 2K25 that I feel like will help out with the game in the long run, and like I said, would help save you a lot of time when it comes to creating rosters for universe modes and all of that type of stuff. And it should be able to be in play now too, because for NBA 2K25 it is in the play now section as well. But anyways, guys, it's been your boy Blix Action here, keeping you guys posted on a lot of WWE 2K24 news, rumors, leaks, DLCs, as well as updates. Now, today's video was about WWE 2K25, but we also got a patch update for WWE 2K24, which I believe was a day ago, if not 2 days ago, of the making of this video. And it wasn't a major patch because, as you guys can see right here, status said no hidden models was found in this patch. And coming from Whitty Richardson as well, he said he couldn't really find too much of nothing with this patch. So this patch probably was something, to do with online fixing, the stability and all of that. But it wasn't a major patch, because if it was, your boy Blix Action would have gave you a full video on it about all the hidden things that were in the patch. But like they said, wasn't none too much hidden in that patch. Nothing was really majorly done in that patch update. So that is why I didn't make a video. I kind of made a community post to basically keep you guys updated on that. But like I said, this is my thoughts that WWE 2K25 should bring in this roster picker feature, because like I said, it will help out with the game in the long run. But anyways, Blix Action signing off, y'all. Peace.